Greetings and welcome back to Pillars of Eternity, everyone. As you can see, we have just encountered another Skulder down here. We should be able to deal with it, though. Let's get it over here. Everyone attack. Just kill it as fast as you can. It's fine. And it is dead. That easily. There's some stuff over there, it looks like. Let's get you down into stealth.
I'm here.
Let's get you facing the right way. Anything in here? Oh, something. Let's check this out. One mechanics plus... Oh, two mechanics will open this, is fine. Unlocked with mechanics. Lockpicked. Difficulty 40 EXP earned. Fantastic. We've got a bow. Okay, that gives me an idea of what kind of level of difficulty this place is meant to be. The Great Western Stag. Book of Verses, we'll take them. But I fancy we're coming here after we should have, really.
Yes?
Perhaps this is one of the first dungeons we were meant to come to. Oh well. Ooh. That looks like it's just a sealed off area. Okay. We'll have a look in there in a moment. Actually, we're going to have a look in there now. Let's get back there. I don't want to miss anyway. In fact, you don't need to be walking. There we go. Got some spiders, that's fine. We should be able to deal with them, even if there are a couple. Okay, just everyone engage. Absolutely everyone. There we are. Ida killed the ivory spiderling. We're up to 62% now. 360 of 576 EXP earned. I guess that's how much total EXP you can earn from getting EXP from that particular creature. We have got Initiate's Note. Ooh, okay. This parchment is relatively intact, but the ink upon it is faded. You can make out a few patches of careful, tidy script. Visitors to the ritual floor. Rectrix Obrica says, Demption for even these. Orgot and struck the largest bell first rather than second. The rest is illegible. Forgot and struck the largest bell first rather than the second. That's probably that one. Redemption for even these. Visitors, something like that, I imagine. We'll take it along. Ooh, camping supplies. We don't actually need it. Can we take it? No, we can't. We'll have to remember that they're there, though, because camping supplies are expensive. Alright, let's go back to stealth.
Part of valor.
There we go. Now, what are we going to find in here? Some more spiderlings, that's fine. We're not going to worry too much. Let's just get in here. Let them find me. It's okay. Let's all attack this one first. The others don't seem too inclined to come and play. That's fine. Let's knock you down. Kapow! And it should be dead in just a moment. As soon as we've loaded my gun... Never mind, it's dead.
Yes.
Well done.
Keeping an eye out.
Let's try and approach from this direction. If we can kill this one first, that would be ideal. I would like Ida to knock them down straight away. Let's get this on top of them. There we go. Kapow! Fantastic. And again, please. And once again, try to knock it down. Never mind. Knock this one down instead. And everyone else attack, please. There we go. That was not difficult at all. Okay, what have we got? Pile of furniture is branded with scorch marks. And what about this one? Whoever sat here left in a hurry. Ink has dripped across the scroll, obscuring its contents. We have turquoise, fantastic, and a letter home. Oh, okay. Mother, I have asked Brother Edric to carry this letter to you, for he travels to New Hiamar come morning. With him goes what con I have, and I hope it will ease the surprise of an unexpected homecoming, for I mean to follow in a few days' time. Our village is much changed, and though I do not wish for you to worry, I do not feel it is safe to remain. I know Rectrix Obrica will not approve, but... The letter trails off. Oh. If only you'd left a day or two earlier. I imagine
I'm here.
Their mother was beside themselves. And their father, and their sisters and brothers, if they had any left. That's sad. Right, let's get up here then. We have much to do. Should have explored down here first, it seems. But we've covered most of this first floor, so we're probably not going to have to go much further before we find a way down. Okay, we've got something we can explore there. A Skulder Whelp, that's fine. Is there anything else in here? So I would prefer if we could fight everything at the same time. There we go. It's practically dead.
Hey.
Take it down, Eater. And kapow. Well done. Let's re-stealth. Can we stealth yet?
Laying low.
There we go.
Yes.
Let's grab what we have here. Another ear. I'm not so sure about carrying these ears around. I've got to be honest. It feels like perhaps... I don't know. Some bad stuff could happen. Someone might get it in their heads to make a necklace or something. Vermin have scoured the plate, though mold still grows in green, black clumps across the table.
Yes?
How delightful. Anything down here? No. That looks like there was a way up there once. These collapsed stones are poked with burrows and narrow crevices, claw marks and dung mark the passage of beasts. Rat, most likely, and running water somewhere too. Okay. What have we got over here then? A trap, that is what we've got. Let's try and disarm this trap. There we are. We've gained a poison dart trap. Oh, wow. Eldritch aim. That's going to you. These two going down there. And we've got Ring of Minor Protection. Fortitude, Reflex, and Will. Ooh. I'm not sure who's going to be the best one to have this. Have you got a Ring of Protection? You've got Reflex. Has this got Fortitude, Reflex, and Will? What about you? Fortitude, Reflex, and Will. Well, it would be better with you than anyone else, so you can have it for now. Yes. And you can have that as well. There we go. You know what? I think my entire party needs to eat something. So, go ahead. Let's share these out. We'll split this down to 1. And that one down to 1 as well. Oh, you didn't need it. Okay. There we go. I mean, it's not great, but it'll be something. Go ahead and gobble down some food. We'll gain minus 80 fatigue for 600 seconds. There we go.
Hey. What?
And that.
Hi?
And that. Right. Good. Now then, what I would like you to do is all be in stealth, and we could go up there, but, well, actually, yes, let's head up here.
I'm here. I shall.
Try and make our way, find what we've got to find. Ooh, okay. Wow, 10 mechanics? Addendum added, buried secrets. Lord Friedrich has decided to rededicate Gilded Vale's abandoned Ethosian temple to a new deity. The entrance to the temple has been cleared, allowing entry for the first time in many years. At the temple, I encountered a man called Wurton, who wished for me to search the ruins of ruins for the remains of Ethosian priests. He tells me Friedrich's guard slaughtered many years ago. The door to the lower floor appears to be sealed with some enchantment. There is a set of bells beside the door, which may play a part in opening it. Wurton mentioned that the temple is full of secret compartments, and that I will likely find the remains on the lowest floor of the temple. Wurton also warned me, however, that the temple has become infested with spiders and Skulder. Okay. Now, the first one instead of the second is what the initiate said in her letter. So, possibly first, second, third? I'm not sure. Sorry, second, first, third, perhaps? Right, we've got a Skulder. Got any others in here? Got 2. Wow, we've got more than 2. Okay, take your position here, please. Get back there. There we go. It's actually a good position for you to be in. Come. There we go. Drop your awesome spell right about there, please. You are going to utterly annihilate them. As for you, when we get a little bit of armor on either here. There we go, that's what we wanted. Now, is Eder being hurt at all by this fog? I don't think so. I think Eder is okay. Okay then, let's see how this goes. Oh, you've been sickened, have you? No, you seem to be okay. Okay, one is down, that's good. I want you to definitely don't move anywhere. You attack him, you attack them, you attack them, and just let them come up to you. No, why? Why did you do this? Oh, you idiot. Why on earth would you do something like that? You silly sausage. Okay, someone's there for me to talk to. Okay.
Of course.
Oh dear. Alright. A spirit haze fills the air, coalescing steadily into a blur of dust and mist. It gathers into the outline of what appears to be a dwarf, a shimmering echo that fades in and out of sight. But stronger than sight is the sense within you of a powerful energy. It roils and seethes with a grief that seems to spill into your own thoughts, tainting them until the sorrow is your own. Like a crashing wave, the energy surges towards you and into you, and suddenly you are elsewhere. Before you is a brightly lit stone corridor, lined with torches and gleaming crystals. You're running, your footsteps echoing off the stone around you. You forgot to tie your sandals, and they're slipping from your feet, fouling your steps. You're late, again. The rite's going to begin without you. You hear the tolling of a bell, and your spirits lift as you recognize the familiar warped tone of the right hand, representing the first of the dawn stars to appear in the night sky, and last to fade in the dawn light. You pray fiercely that this is the first of the chimes and not the last. The lights fade, as does the memory, and when your eyes clear, the spirit is gone. Okay. Is that gone yet? Yes, it is. Thank goodness. One of these days, either you're going to kill yourself doing that. And no, it'll be no one else's fault, just yours.
I'll see what I can find.
Right, what have we got here? Powerful odor of spices rises from one of these dishes. Vibrant dyes and grains fill the others. Ooh, some silver. Very well. Anything else in here? Anything at all? No, doesn't look like it. Okay, we're going to head back up here then and try out this bell. Now, let's have a quick look at that note we got. Where would that be? Initiate note. This is a ritual floor. Redemption for even these. Forgot and struck the largest bell first rather than the second. Okay. So the second, then the largest, perhaps. Okay. What are we going to do? 3 bells hang from the stone protrusions that runs along the wall. Years of dust and grime coat the metal. There is one large bell at the center, flanked by 2 smaller ones. Examine the bells. The bells appear to be fully intact. They are made of thick iron and look very heavy. There doesn't appear to be much out of the ordinary about them. Ring the left, smaller bell. The bell tones a high, piercing note of startling power. The tone echoes merrily through the halls until it seems that a dozen chirping notes ring through the temple. Ring the middle, larger bell. You heave at the bell, and it swings back in the other direction. The clapper strikes a low, powerful note against the heavy iron. You feel the ringing in your chest as the sound moves through the ruined halls in a rolling tide. And then the smaller bell. The bell sounds a strange, warbling peal that grows to a painful shrillness before it diminishes to a mournful chime. Silence the bell. You reach out and hold the clapper still around you. The echoes diminish. Does that do anything? Okay, maybe I've got to silence the bell first. Okay. Let's try this then. We should hold the clapper still around you. The echoes diminish. Silence the bell. And smaller bell. Silence the bell. Leave. Okay, well, maybe the other way around then. And the last smaller one. Okay. Well.
Easy now.
Clearly the larger one has to be second, so let's try this. Nope. Ring the right bell once more. Peculiar chime rings through the ruins. Continue. Strange hush falls upon the room, muting the sound of the bells and the eternal drip of damp stone alike. And then a sudden dissonant toll sounds from the bells, so loud and piercing that you're compelled to cover your ears. And then, at last, silence once more. Ooh. Okay, I wasn't actually paying enough attention to that really to note what happened, but let's try it the other way around. Bell's merry tolling sounds once more through the ruins. Strange hush falls upon the room, muting the sound of the bells and the eternal drip of damp stone alike, and then a sudden dissonant toll sounds from the bells. And then a last silence once more. Maybe... third time? Fourth time? Okay, exactly the same thing. Well, what am I meant to do then? We'll try left, middle, middle, perhaps? Or left, middle, left? Nope. Okay. Well, I mean, the first thing that jumps out is that this one, I can ring them... Ring the left bell once more? I seem to be ringing those ones 4 times. But I need to do that one... Oh, there we are. Relax through the ruins. Strange house falls upon the bells. No, that's not right. There must be more information somewhere. I've clearly missed something. So let's have a peek around. What have I missed? If indeed I've missed anything at all. Maybe something in here, perhaps? There's the camping supplies there. I'll have to read the notes again, I think. So I've picked up a few in here, not just one. 3 stars, the sun. What could it mean? We could go and have a quick chat with our friend back there. Might have some new information to give me. Anything here? Nope. Okay, let's go have a chat with you then.
Gods keep you.
Reach a strange door by some bells. You know how to open it? Ah, that door. I swear you used to be able to feel those bells above ground. Feel it through the dirt. He shakes his head. I know you have to ring them in order, and that's all. One of their rituals. You might find more information in the rectrix's room. Maybe even a key. It's over by the scriptorium, with all the books. A Skulda, too. Okay. So that's where we just came from. I imagine this is the scriptorium. And that is the room that he's referring to. Have a good look around. Shh. In stealth mode. Anything at all? Oh, wait, the books that I picked up. Ah, scallywags. I should have been reading them. Right, okay, well, one of these books is bound to have the information I need then. Book of Verses. Monster of the Archipelago. Development of Crucible. Let's have a look at the Book of Verses. The small volume of verses and Psalms is somewhat battered, suggesting it used to be carried on someone's person. The pages are dog-eared and worn. The gold thread, which formed the title of the book, have begun to fray. The book tends to open to a particular section where someone has marked a verse with a small blotch of ink. Okay, here we are. Ednung, the brightest star, spoke, and her voice was like a clarion cry, calling his soul forth. He knew for the right hand of the shining god, and was afraid. O wanderer, hear me, she spoke. You are known to us, and your deeds put you far from salvation. And he wept, for he knew that his sins lay bare before this great illumination. The Sargamis spoke. Sargamis, maybe? And his voice swept forth from the heat and force of the bright day sun. Weep not, for the child of light has forgiveness even for you, if you will embrace him. Harm knelt before them, then resolved to save himself, and asked what he must do. And Modgund, these names, spoke. Her voice was like the songbird's final hymn, bidding farewell to the day's light. What darkness lies within you must cast into his light. Your sins will be burned from you until you are newly formed, reborn into his keeping. So spoke Modgund, but Ednung warned him, saying, You have walked all these years into darkness and must now return. You will find the path like treading fire, and at every step you will be tempted to turn away. But no harm will come to you if you keep your faith. Okay, that was less than useful. What about this? In recent years, the Knight of the Crucible have evolved as a group. No longer concentrating solely on blacksmithing or combat training, they've adjusted their focus to help initiates develop their souls as well as their bodies. From initiation, there is a well-defined path to the top of the order, Squire. When a candidate shows sufficient prowess in blacksmithing, or recently, at least the drive and potential, he is accepted into the order as a Squire. Once he is part of the order, training begins immediately. Lessons are divided into two main sections. Body, commanded by the Lord Marshal, and soul, overseen by the Grand Crucilar. At this point in the progression, the only uniform the Squire is allowed... is a simple cloth uniform displaying the knight's colours. Novitiate. After sufficient training, each Squire is given a 3-part test. He must repair a broken piece of armour, he must recite the canticles of Abaddon from memory, and he must be able to land a blow on a novitiate in combat. If he succeeds in all 3 of these tasks, he is promoted to the position of novitiate. At this point, he is given his first official piece of crucible armour, a brigandine. This training now doubles, as only the most valiant of candidates makes it through to the next level. Justicar and Templus. When a novitiate shows he is ready, decided by his teachers and trainers, he must make a decision. His training and advancement from this point on will focus on one of the 2 disciplines, body or soul. Novitiates will choose body, continue military training as a Justicar under the Lord Marshal. Novitiates that choose soul are given clerical training as a Templus under the Grand Crucilar. Justicar or Templus, the newly appointed, is taken through the ritual of the arm. He is given his plate armor and symbol of Abaddon. He is then taken to the smith's forge, named after Abaddon, and is tasked with forging a small nail out of iron. He affixes his nail to his armor and Abaddon's symbol, and will wear it there for the rest of his life as a Knight of the Crucible. At this point, the Knight's training is fixed. If he chose body, that is the path he is on until the end of his days. If he chose soul, there is no deviating from the course. That is why the choice is only presented after he has been through many months of training. Well, I'm still no closer to knowing what to do. Well, there's no particular information here. Visited the ritual floor. Redemption for those forgot and struck the largest bell first rather than second. The rest is illegible. So the only thing I know is the largest bell is meant to be rung second. But everything else, and considering it can be run, there's a sequence of 4 tolls. I know that the largest one isn't struck first and is struck second, so it gives me 2 options for the first, no options, well, that is 1 option for the second, 2 options for the third, 2 options for the fourth, so I've still got quite a lot that I could do. Okay, well, we'll give it another try. From so protrusion that runs along the wall, years of dust and grime coat the metal. Really? I've been ringing them like crazy. There should be no dust on them at all anymore. Examine the bells. The bells appear to be fully intact. They are made of thick iron and look very heavy. There doesn't appear to be much out of the ordinary about them. Ring the left, smaller bell. Dozen chirping notes ring through the temple. Silence the bell. Reach out and hold the clapper still. Around you the echoes diminish. Actually, I think I need to ring the bells in sequence. So this one has to go again. Perhaps this one. And then this one. Strange hush falls upon the room, muting the sound of bells and the eternal drip of damp stone alike. And then a sudden dissonant toll sounds from the bells, so loud and piercing that you're compelled to cover your ears. And then, at last, silence once more. Okay, let's try that again. We'll start again with the left bell, so dunk, dunk, dunk. But this time we'll ring the right bell once more. Peculiar chime runs through the ruins. A strange hush falls upon the room, muting the sound of the bells and the eternal drip of the damp stone alike. Okay. Let's try this then. And once more. Silent dissonant sound. Okay. Left, middle, left, right. Orb and peal growing to a painful shrillness before diminishing to a mournful chime. Okay. Compelled to cover your ears. Fine, we'll start with the right then. Right, middle, right, right. Compelled to cover your ears. Right, middle, left, right. There we are. There's a quiet melodic chime from all 3 bells before the discordant voices meet in one powerful rising rush of sound. It seems to fill the whole temple, a driving flood of song that drowns all other thought. As the tolling fades, you hear a creak from the direction of the doors as the passage to the lower level swings open. There we go. Well, not amazingly happy with the way that we solved that one. Simply because I did it by brute force. But sometimes that's just going to be the case. It would have been interesting if there was a negative reaction for getting it wrong. But given how many options, given the small amount of information that we had, given how many options that were possible, then, yeah, that probably would have been a little bit demanding on our supplies if I was having to constantly fight or losing health every time I got it wrong. But, yeah, suffice to say, I don't feel particularly good about how long that took me to work out. Alright, let's make our way in here and see what we can find out. Are these just going to be the stairs down? Yes, they are. Very well. Okay, well, I do apologize for the incredible amount of time that it took me to get that sequence correct, but we got there in the end, and in the very next episode, we will be finding out what lies on the lower floors. I do hope you are looking forward to that, and I hope you enjoyed this episode. But until then, and as always, do take care.